This is a story called For the Love of My Children. There's a young couple in their late 20s who have 3 young children all under the age of 10. Erin aged 9, Isla aged 7 and Isabel aged 5. They're having a lot of problems with a gang of kids who live in the area, picking on their 3 girls. Every time they let the girls play outside in the street, the gang bully them and snatch their toys off them. The gang had a lot older than the girls, as they are all aged between 12 and 15 years old. Every time they see the girls playing outside, they snatch their toys off them. The couple, Danny and Charlotte, go to see the kids' parents, but a lot of them couldn't care less about what their kids do. However, the other parents are appalled by their kids' behaviour. They make their kids apologise to the girls and their parents, Danny and Charlotte. One day, Erin, Isla and Isabel were playing on their local park, which was right next door to their house, when the gang of girls went up to them and started dragging them off the swings. One of them, who was 15, said to Erin, "Get off that swing, I want to go." "Why should I when I was here first?" The girl grabbed Erin by her hair and smacked her in the face and said, "Now get off the swing." Erin stood her ground and said to the girl, "No, I was here first." The girl then grabbed Erin by her hair again, pulled her off the swing and beat her up. 2 of the other kids grabbed Isla and Isabel and wouldn't let them go. However, little Isabel managed to get free by biting and kicking the girl who had hold of her. She ran home crying. When she got there, she ran straight into her mum's arms. "What's the matter, Isabel?" "The big girls are beating Erin up and holding Isla so she can't get away." "Right, that's it. I'm calling the police." Danny ran out of the house and over to the park where 9-year-old Erin was lying unconscious whilst being beaten by the bigger girl. He got the girl off her and rescued Isla and then called an ambulance. Little Erin was rushed to hospital where she stayed for 2 weeks. The older girls were arrested and sent to a young offenders institute for 2 years. However, the rest of the gang were hell-bent on getting revenge. One day, Erin was out playing with her friends when another one of the gang members grabbed her by her hair, pulled her off her bike that she got for Christmas and smashed it up in front of her. Erin was devastated and she ran home to her parents. It turned out that the girls' parents were friends with Danny and Charlotte, and when they went to see them, they couldn't have been any angrier than they were with their daughter. Her phone was taken off her and she was grounded until further notice. The rest of the gang were out to get revenge for their friend, and when they saw Erin, Isla and Isabel playing on their trampoline in their own garden, they went in and set the trampoline on fire and on purpose. Thankfully, no one was hurt. They were just scared, upset and shocked. After this, Danny and Charlotte knew that they had no choice but to move. They couldn't stay there. For the love of their kids, they had to move. They put their house up for sale, and as a temporary measure, they went to live with Charlotte's parents until they found a new place to live. After they'd been living with Charlotte's parents for about 6 weeks, one of the gang members saw Charlotte's mum out shopping one day with Erin, Isla and Isabel, and she secretly followed them home. Later that day, the girls were playing out on the street when the gang member went up to them, grabbed Erin by her hair and said, "You stupid little grass, now I'm going to teach you a lesson that you will never forget." Then Charlotte's dad came out and said, "Is that right?" "Yeah, that's right. Let my granddaughter go or I'm calling the police." "No, why should I? She needs to be taught a lesson." At that moment, the police arrived and the girl was arrested and charged with assault and threatening behaviour. In court, she was bound over to keep the peace, given 500 hours of community service in order to pay £10,000 compensation to Erin and for £800 court costs. Once the family got over their ordeal, they continued searching for a new home. Eventually they found the perfect detached house. It had 2 living rooms, 10 bedrooms, a huge kitchen diner, a huge double garage and a massive garden. They decorated the house and got all of their furniture out of storage and moved in. Charlotte's parents also moved. They bought a house on the same street as Danny, Charlotte and the girls. The kids were happy in their new home and their new school. They never saw or heard from the gang who terrorised them again. Danny and Charlotte went on to have 4 more kids, quads, Emily, Josie, Carson and Leighton. The end. Thank you.